Second, 1 second. Yeah, give me 1 second and we're back. Like I was saying, why am I still singing? I'm sorry. Anyways, hey, what's up, ghouls and gals? It's me, Ronnie T here, and today I'm gonna talk about Venom. Let there be carnage. And I'm also going to talk about the many saints of Newmark, so you can forget about watching any other YouTube channels, and you can just sit your sexy ass down right there and sit back and make yourself comfortable, because we're going to be talking about some Venom and some many saints of Newmark. But first, we're going to talk about some news. I mean, we had a couple of news stories, even though it's barely Tuesday. We have a few things that happen out there in the spinning ball of mud known as the world. But yeah, first thing on the list we have something that all of y'all probably know about, or something that all y'all probably experienced, and that is erectile dysfunction. No, I'm just kidding. That is the Facebook outage of 2021. The great Facebook outage of 2021. Where were you till your kids that you were at during the great Facebook outage of 2021? I know I know what I'll tell my kids. I was at work, working like a grown ass fucking man. No, but yeah, the Facebook outage, as we're calling it, the internet outage, 2021, took place yesterday, October the 4th, and WhatsApp was down, Facebook was down, Gmail was down for some people. I was personally having some issues with it. It was acting a little wonky for me. And Messenger was also down for like pretty much everybody that I know. So I don't know if it was just the people I know, or just you all, or what was going on, but some shit was going on. The thing that makes that really interesting is that apparently a Facebook employee came forward and kind of like put Facebook on blast, and was talking about how Facebook was responsible for spreading a whole bunch of like misinformation and a whole bunch of like basically like fake news about the election and stuff like that. So yeah, it's kind of interesting that this happened right at the time that that article slash news story like broke or whatever, or that person decided to say some stuff about that. So it's pretty interesting that that decided to happen right this instant. But yeah, apparently it all went down. It wasn't working for anybody, and whenever it came back up, I was checking mine, and it was kind of weird. Like, it was doing some weird shit with me. It was like I couldn't look at people's pictures, and I couldn't fucking like, look at people's friends list and stuff like that, because I'd be out there fucking stalking people and shit like that. I'd be fucking stalking the Facebook profiles and shit, and I couldn't do none of that shit. All of it was fucked up. But then later on it was fixed, and everybody lived happily after, and we saw a bunch of fucking memes and shit like that. And speaking of Facebook outage memes, one person that by the name of Stephen Amell is really tired of your fucking memes, and really would wish that you would just kindly fuck off. Apparently the Green Arrow star is tired of our fucking memes, and during the meme storm yesterday when Facebook was out, everybody kept sharing this meme right here. Like the fucking classic meme with Barry fucking from the Flash, aka Grant Gustin, chilling there, throwing up the peace sign, throwing up the deuce, and that's Oliver Queen buried right there. And it's a classic meme. It's a classic meme. It's it's one of the classic fucking memes. And apparently Stephen Amell is fucking over it. He wants us to fucking cut it out. He wants us to nip it in the bud. And yeah, this was his response to the meme. He said, "Could everyone who repurposes this photo kindly fuck off?" And Mr. Amell, I just want to say to you, can you kindly fuck off? You know what? No, can you unkindly fuck off? You fucking gabagoo. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of The Sopranos. You fucking gabagoo. You fucking goddamn Stephen Amell motherfucker. Talking shit to the goddamn fucking fans. Getting all pissy and your panties in a fucking bunch over a fucking meme. Fucking, I'll shoot an arrow up your ass next time. I'll make that a fucking meme. But yeah, so yeah, apparently that was happening over the Facebook outage. We had Stephen Amell failing his city, failing the internet, getting angry over a very classic fucking meme that isn't very harmful at all. And it was just kind of fucking funny to see somebody get that fucking mad about something like this. And normally you never really see like celebrities react to this sort of fucking thing. But it was just pretty fucking awesome to see Stephen fucking Amell kind of be like, can y'all guys fuck off with that shit already? I'm fucking tired of hearing about that bullshit. It's fucking honestly tired and fucking annoying. So that was kind of fucking pretty funny to see that shit happen. And speaking of Twitter, in a now deleted tweet, Marvel Studios' official India Twitter account posted a slate of upcoming Marvel Cinematic Universe release dates for India. And one of them was Blade, and that was October 7th of 2022. So I don't know if that's going to be like an official release date, or if somebody fucked up, or what's going on with that, or if that's when the trailer's coming out, or what's going on. But yeah, October 7th, 2022, around this time next year, we're going to be looking out for some Blade news. And speaking of movie news, a trailer for the upcoming Blumhouse Scream sequel, Scream 5. Yeah, we're going to have a Scream 5 coming out pretty soon. And apparently a trailer is going to be coming out for that in as little as 7 days. The news broke on Twitter. I mean, I've been on Twitter. Facebook's been fucking down. I can't trust Big Zuck anymore. All my personal data's out there, so I've been on the tweets. I've been tweeted a deedly. But yeah, apparently we're going to get a trailer for Scream coming out pretty soon. And I'm honestly fucking excited. I cannot fucking wait for this movie to come out. I think Scream is coming out. What day is Scream coming out? Scream 5 is coming out on January 14th, and it's going to be starring Neve Campbell, Jenna Ortega, David Arquette. It's also going to have Dylan Minnette. It's also going to have Courtney Cox. And it's gonna have a lot of legacy characters as well as new characters. So it's gonna be pretty fucking interesting to see this trailer and to see what we get to fucking see and stuff. And for those of you that haven't seen the Twitter emoji, it's pretty fucking cool. It's your classic fucking ghost face or whatever, and it's pretty fucking awesome. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and I don't really know what we have in store for us here, or who's gonna be the killer in Scream, or what's gonna happen. But whatever happens, it's gonna be fucking awesome, and I cannot fucking wait for it. But coming up with some more movies. Well, actually not movies, some more game news. This is what I've been looking forward to. The final fucking DLC for Smash Bros. They've had like a million fucking DLCs at this point. Like a million fucking characters that come out. It's honestly fucking Smash Ultimate. It really fucking lives up to the name. It has like a million fucking characters. And the last character that they're going to be adding is Sora from the Kingdom of Hearts series. He's going to be hitting the game on October 18th. So yeah, we can expect to see Sora hit the game October 18th. I'm really excited to check that out. I mean, I like Sora. I like Kingdom of Hearts. I played Kingdom of Hearts a little bit on my Twitch channel, and I really enjoyed it. I need to get back out there at Twitch. Once I fix my internet connection up a little bit, I can even tell right now that the internet connection is kind of fucking up a little bit. Twitter. YouTube's lying to me, telling me that I have an excellent internet connection. Excellent by what standards? The fucking 90s. It looks like choppy fucking asshole bullshit over here on my fucking end, and over here on the OBS. It's fucking redlining all the goddamn time. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out, see what's going on with that. Probably buy a better computer, spend some more money. You know how those fucking things go. Oh my god, I still had the fucking Scream trailer up. But yeah, Sora's gonna be coming out on Smash. This is the official poster for it. Sora is finally here, and he's gonna bring his Keyblade, and he's gonna yuck everybody up. So that's going to be pretty fun and pretty awesome to fucking see, and I can't wait to play that. Switch has been fucking winning, man. If I can just talk about the Switch for a little bit, oh my fucking god. Like, they've been fucking killing it. They have Metroid Dread coming out. They have a lot of good stuff coming out. They have Kakarot that's out already. They have Kakarot that's out already. They have this Sora announcement. They have a lot of fucking cool shit coming out. They have the Grand Theft Auto collection coming to it. They have a bunch of Kingdom of Hearts games coming to it. So yeah, man. And then got the OLED Switch coming out on the 8th. So yeah, everything's looking pretty good for the fucking Switch. So there you have it, ghouls and gals. Those are the like kind of 5 quick little news stories that I wanted to share with you all. Now we can move on to the review of Venom and the Many Saints of Newmark. Let's get right into it. First, we're gonna talk about Venom. Yeah, Venom. Wow. I have to say, you know, I mean, a lot of people out there are kind of giving this movie a lot of shit and talking a lot of shit about this movie, but I mean, the numbers don't lie. It had a monster fucking opening, and it's a fun fucking movie. I really fucking enjoyed it. And yeah, it's like it's a Venom movie. It's not an Oscar-winning movie. It's not Gone with the Wind. I feel like critics need to kind of lower their standards and kind of reevaluate how they kind of talk about these sort of movies because yeah, I mean, you can't critique this movie the same way that you're going to critique like, you know, something else that's supposed to be like highbrow art or whatever. I mean, it's a quick, short, simple popcorn film, and it lives up to that. I mean, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and it would let that fucking happen. We got Woody Harrelson as Carnage, and I have to say, he's as believable as Carnage as his fucking wig. I mean, Woody Harrelson is so wooden in this fucking role as Cletus fucking Cassidy. He doesn't really give anything in this role. I mean, it was cool to see fucking Carnage. I mean, I've been wanting to see Carnage on screen for so fucking long. And I don't want to say that they kind of did him like an injustice or anything like that, but they could have gave his character a little bit more oomph, and I think that's more in part and thanks to, or more like unfortunately to, the film's runtime. Like I said, this film is short, sweet, simple, and to the point, but sometimes that hinders this fucking movie because we don't learn anything really about any of these characters aside from Eddie Brock, who we had a whole entire other movie to learn about him, so it makes sense that we know a little bit about him. But we don't really learn anything about Cletus. We don't learn anything about Shriek, who's played by Naomi Harris. We don't learn anything about really anybody in this movie. And this film is written very fucking poorly. I mean, worse than the second one. I don't know if the same person that wrote the first Venom wrote this Venom, but this Venom was written by, or Venom Let There Be Carnage was written by Kelly Marcel, and the story was also given by Tom Hardy. Oh my god, I keep yawning. Holy shit. I'm sorry. Long day today, ghouls and gals. Long fucking day. I'm sorry about that. I'll try to not to yawn again. If I yawn again, I'll have to just chug the rest of my beer and re-energize myself like some sort of man that runs on pure beer and hate. But yeah, Woody Harrelson is wooden in this fucking film. This film really lives and dies with Tom Hardy. I mean, Tom Hardy really gives an excellent performance as Eddie Brock / Venom, and it's but yeah, sorry, I got thrown off there for a second. But yeah, Tom Hardy gives an excellent fucking a performance as Venom / Eddie Brock, and he's funny whenever he does the Eddie voice. Is pretty fucking cool, and it's awesome to see him kind of come into his own as fucking Venom and shit, and kind of see them kind of like interact with one another and stuff like that. And their relationship really fucking brings this fucking movie home, and it's really fucking funny. It's really well done. It's really well done in that aspect, and yeah, but the only thing I can say that really hurts this film is the way it's written, how quick it is, because, you know, it's so fucking quick that they glaze over certain characters. Like, Shriek is just basically a prop for fucking Cletus Cassidy. Like, it just seems like she's just there for him to kind of play off of, and she adds nothing to the fucking movie, nothing to the fucking story, like, nothing at all. They could have cut her out of the movie entirely, and you would have had the same fucking movie, and that's nothing against... Holy fucking shit, why'd I keep yawning? And that's nothing against the actress Naomi Harris. Again, I love Naomi Harris. I love her. She That was a spot on impersonation. Naomi Harris is a really good actress. Nothing imparts to her and stuff like that. But yeah, they really do kind of like her a disservice and stuff like that. We really don't get to see any of her kind of backstory. We barely get to see any of like Carnage, you know what I mean? But when Carnage is present on screen, he is fucking there. He's fucking loud. He's fucking proud. He's putting his tongue all the way down your fucking mouth. That's another fucking thing. This movie is very fucking erotic. It's fucking has a lot of fucking tongue. Fucking Venom and fucking Carnage are doing this the whole fucking movie. They're like, they're like darting their tongues at one another. At one point, Carnage like puts his tongue down like a person's throat and like fucking throat fucks him with like his fucking 3 foot long fucking tongue, and it's like both fucking disgusting and both fucking intriguing at the same fucking time. And it's just fucking really fucking crazy to fucking see that. Venom Let There Be Carnage. It is a quick, short movie. It is a fun watch. It is something you can turn your brain off and just fucking watch, because the film kind of really doesn't have an intricate plot. It's just Venom versus Carnage. They're fighting. That's it. That's the whole movie. But the one thing that did really have me pondering what was going to be in the future for Venom / Eddie Brock is that end credit scene, man. That end credit scene. Oh my fucking god. I mean, I know I shouldn't spoil it or whatever. I shouldn't say anything about it, but holy fucking shit. I can't believe fucking Sony went and fucking did that. They really put my boy Spider-Man in the fucking Venom movie. We got to fucking see Venom, and he interacted with Spider-Man, sort of, in some form. He saw fucking Peter Parker / Spider-Man on a fucking TV, and he apparently got transported by Doctor Strange's fucking his fucking his little spell that he did with Peter Parker. So we may be seeing a Venom pop up in the Doctor Strange movie. That would be fucking awesome for that to fucking happen. That would be literally fucking amazing to see, just like out of nowhere, fucking Venom just come out of nowhere and like fucking hang out with Spider-Man or whatever, and like fuck around with him, and Spider-Man be like, oh hey, I'm just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, huh? Yeah, you know what I mean? And then like he just gets his ass kicked by Venom. Like Venom just like totally like throws him around and like kind of beats the shit out of him for a little while, and then maybe Spider-Man gets the symbiote and, you know what I mean, does some bad shit. Maybe he can do his hair like an emo guy, like in the Tobey Maguire one, and treat Zendaya like a piece of shit or something like that. That'd be fucking funny. That'd be really fucking cool. Or they could have like Peter Parker goes down like a downward spiral, and he like starts drinking a bunch of beer. He starts being an asshole to fucking people, and he's just like, hey, I'm fucking Spider-Man, man. I'm in friendly neighborhood. Fuck you, man. Yeah, I got the man. Fuck everybody. Yeah, they should do that. They should do that. I would love to fucking see that. To see the down and out Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland like going in and out of sobriety. In summary, ghouls and gals, Venom Let There Be Carnage is a film that is both fun. It is a film you can turn your brain off to, and I really enjoyed this film. But again, it's not something that's going to win any awards. It's not something that you're going to write. It's not something that you're going to write, oh my god, this was fucking amazing. It was just something that was, okay, kind of cool. I mean, of course it's cool seeing fucking Carnage. Of course it's cool seeing that fucking thing change into, like, that fucking crazy alien symbiote thing and fucking eat people and shit like that. Of course that's fucking cool. You'd have to be blind as fucking Helen Keller or Ray Charles to not enjoy something like that. So in that aspect, this film is a fun action movie that is a worth it watch. And I'm going to go ahead and give this a 7 out of 10. I really suggest you check it out in the movie theater. I mean, I really enjoyed it in the theater. I went to go see it in the XD, the Cinemax, or Cinemax. Ooh, Cinemax. Venom belongs in a Cinemax fucking thing. I can see him in a Cinemax movie. He could be like, ooh, Spider-Man, let me put my tongue down your butthole. I'm just your friendly neighborhood sex machine. But yeah, there you have it, ghouls and gals. Venom Let There Be Carnage. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And go and check that out at your local movie theater, or pirate it, do whatever the fuck you want, watch it however you want to watch it. But our next movie that we're moving on to is The Sopranos. We're gonna be reviewing the many saints of Numa, you fucking goombas. He goes, Maron. Let me go check the comments and see what's going on in the comment section here. And somebody goes, Zendaya can get this cultural enrichment. Is it really a short movie? The fuck? Yeah, that would be really fucking crazy if they made the down and out Spider-Man movie. I would really enjoy that. I would really, really, really enjoy that. The Spider-Man where he's like talks in his hardcore like New York accent. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here! I'm Peter Parker." Peter Parker's gonna be in the mini Saints of Newmark. Hey, friggin' Tony Soprano! I already told you, don't come over here to my side of Queens, you fucking gabagoo. But yeah, ghouls and gals, we're going to be reviewing The Many Saints of Newmark. Before I start this review, I just want to say I'm a huge, massive fan of the fucking Sopranos. I'm actually rewatching The Sopranos right now. I was trying to finish the series before the release of the Many Saints of Newmark, but I wasn't able to finish it or whatever. But yeah, I watched a lot of it. I rewatched a lot of it, and oh my fucking god, that show is so amazing. James Gandolfini is an amazing fucking actor. I can't believe how good he is. And speaking of people that nail accents, James Gandolfini really nailed that New York accent. I really thought that that's the way that he fucking sounded, and that's the way he fucking talked. And whenever I would see him like not talking that accent, it was really fucking crazy. But yeah, that show is iconic. It's amazing. I mean, you can't top that fucking show. It's one of the all-time greatest shows ever fucking made. But this movie, on the other hand, oh my god, Maron! What kind of movie fucking film did these gabagoos fucking make? These fucking pasta heads over here. These fucking ramen noodle fucking brain big motherfuckers. Yeah, The Many Saints of Newmark. Wow, okay, let's just get all the technical stuff out of the way. The Many Saints of Newmark was directed by Alan Taylor, and it stars Ray Liotta, Michael Gandolfini, who is the son of the late James Gandolfini, and it also stars Vera Farmiga, John Berthenol, Joey Diaz, Billy Magnusian, and Alessandro Nivolia. And Alessandro Nivolia is your like main character in the film. He plays Dicky Moltisanti, and it kind of follows him throughout the entire film. And yeah, just what I said right there. It follows Dicky Moltisanti, a person you've never really fucking heard of, and it doesn't follow fucking Tony fucking Soprano. The whole movie's marketed as being like, who made Tony Soprano? And yeah, it does go over that, but we wanted to fucking see Tony Soprano. There's like hardly any fucking Tony Soprano in this movie. And that's fucking kind of shitty because Michael Gandolfini is kind of fucking good in the fucking movie. And I would love to fucking see him fucking be Tony fucking Soprano and see him like kind of become like a young like, you know, mob boss and infiltrate his way through like the fucking 80s and like him be like 20 years old or something like that or whatever. And I would really fucking dig that. I would really fucking dig that. I would really fucking dig for them to do that the right way. And I think that's what a lot of people thought that this movie was going to be. I think a lot of people thought that this movie was going to be a young Tony Soprano kind of doing his thing as a very young man. And we don't get really any of that. We don't get really any of that at fucking at all. We get this fucking Dicky Moltisanti character and this fucking Harold motherfucker. And it's kind of like, dude, what the fuck? I mean, there is some cool little things for the audiences and stuff like that for the people that have been watching The Sopranos, you know, like the diehard fans. But I mean, like, that only gets you so fucking far. You know what I mean? That only gets you so fucking far. I mean, you can only stroke my dick so long until you gotta give me some sort of fucking climax. You know what I mean? I gotta get my rocks off. You know what I mean? You're gonna give me some chafing. That's what this movie gave me. This movie gave me some fucking like chafing. It gave me like the chafing of the fucking eye. You know what I mean? That's probably why my eye hurts right now, because of the fucking Sopranos movie. James Gandolfini has a kid. His name is Michael Gandolfini. If you look him up, he looks exactly like fucking James Gandolfini. So I will give the movie that. The casting is kind of spot on for this movie for some of the actors. Like, for example, Michael Gandolfini, Vera Farmiga as the young, the mom soprano, Liv Soprano. And, that's about it. Everybody else kind of looks fucking crazy. Like Paulie Walnuts doesn't look like how I would think he would look when he was young. Everybody looks fucking weird. This film is both like a love letter and a fucking piss and a slap in the face to the fucking fans of The Sopranos. I mean, it tries to do like all these little wink and nods to the fucking audience, and it does do them. It does fucking do them. But what it doesn't do is be a good fucking movie. I mean, I can see why this movie is getting torn apart by fans and by fucking critics. Yesterday, when the Facebook outage happened, I was on fucking Reddit. Speaking of that, I made a Reddit for the Ryan T Show podcast. Go ahead and follow or whatever the fuck you do on Reddit. I'm on there right now, so go ahead and check that out. But anyways, I strolled on over to the Sopranos group, and everybody was like hate fucking this fucking movie. Like, and at first I was like, oh, I kind of liked it, and I was thinking back on it. I went to go give it a rewatch, and I was like, oh, this isn't good at fucking all. Like, this doesn't even work as like a mob movie. This doesn't work as like a historical movie about the Newmark riots. This doesn't work as a fucking Sopranos movie. This just works as like a fucking thing that you want to fucking forget, and that's gonna live and die on HBO fucking Max. I mean, all this made me want to do is just watch the fucking Sopranos. It made me want more fucking Sopranos. It made me want a thing that I can never fucking have again. You know how fucking terrible that fucking is? It made me feel like some sort of like drug addict that like is in like an AA or like recovering, and I can't like I can't get the drug that I fucking want because I know if I get the drug that I want, I'll fucking die. That's the only thing that fucking sucks is that we probably will never see like any more young Tony Soprano or anything like that. But it was good while it lasted. I hope that honestly it wasn't good while it lasted. But I would love to see a young Tony Soprano. They need to make a series about that. Make it fucking happen. Make it happen now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. And this movie, The Many Saints of Newmark, was not a saint. It was more like a sinner, more like a fucking demon. It was fucking demonic. It grabbed me by my cannolis, and it didn't fucking let go. And whoa. I guess you could be asking yourself, well, why didn't you enjoy this fucking movie? For the fucking reasons that I fucking said. I mean, it doesn't work as a mob movie. It doesn't work as like a Sopranos movie. It's just written poorly. It's just like uninteresting. It spends too long on things that people don't even care about. Like, for example, the story with Dicky Montesanti and his friend Harold, and like the whole back and forth between the Italian and the black gangs. Like, it's interesting for like 10 minutes. And then that's it. Move on to Tony Soprano. Like, that's the biggest problem in this fucking film. Like, we want Tony Soprano, and it never gives us fucking Tony Soprano. It just teases us. It just sprinkles little Tony Sopranos in there. And it's fucking annoying. But yeah, it's just, yeah. This movie was a big letdown. I kind of feel like that's the trend of all of these kind of like movies that follow like TV shows. Like, for example, El Camino, Breaking Bad. Like, we didn't really need that. Like, that was kind of like a so like disinteresting, kind of like not good at all type like movie. Like, we didn't need that at all. So I kind of feel like that's like the MO of these kind of like sort of like movies that follow like TV shows. So I guess I kind of got my hopes up a little too high because, you know what I mean, it is The Sopranos. The Sopranos are fucking awesome. I really enjoy The Sopranos. But this was a fucking swing and a miss. I'm gonna have to give this like a, oh god, I'm gonna have to give this like a 5.5 out of 10. I barely enjoyed this. I mean, it's kind of boring. I mean, it is a huge letdown. I mean, there's only so much you could give me. Like I said, you can only stroke with my penis so fucking much before I want you to give me what I'm asking. I want you to give me the fucking Tony Soprano fucking movie. The young Tony Soprano fucking movie. That's the movie I fucking want. That's the movie that they didn't fucking give me. And that's what pisses me the fuck off about this fucking movie. And that's why I have to give it a 5.5 out of 10. I was initially gonna give it a 6 out of 10, and I gave Venom a 7. I was gonna give Sopranos, The Many Saints of Newmark, a 6 out of 10. But then I was like, you know what? I was really fucking let down by that fucking movie, man. That movie really fucking pissed me off, and it really made me mad that it wasn't the fucking movie that I fucking wanted. And after all these fucking years, after fucking waiting for so fucking long, it just fucking teased me. It teased me with this fucking thing that just left me wanting fucking more Sopranos. Well, there you have it, ghouls and gals. That's my review of Venom and the Many Saints of Newmark. I'm Ryan T, and what was good about the Many Saints of Newmark? What was good about the Many Saints of Newmark was, like I said, the little nods. Like, for example, we got to see a young Carmela. We got to see a bunch of young versions of these characters, even though they weren't kind of like the versions that we kind of maybe didn't want. We still got to see them. We got to see kind of like little gags and nods from like the original like series and stuff like that. And it was just interesting to see like kind of like the little glimpses of like a young Tony Soprano that we did get to see. And I mean, like I said, I wanted to see a young Tony Soprano, and the small amount of times that I did get to see a young Tony Soprano, I really fucking did enjoy that. And I think that's what makes me mad about the film the most, is that it gave me something that I really did enjoy, and it didn't, you know what I mean? And it didn't like pay off on that. And like I said, I don't think there's any more plans to kind of like make any more Sopranos, anything like that. But what I did enjoy about the film was that, like, like the kind of like nods to everything and stuff like that. And I have to say, some of the performances are really good in this. Like, even though I felt Alessandro Nivola's character as Dicky Moltisanti was kind of unneeded and kind of just like not what I wanted, he did give a good performance. Leslie Odom Jr., who played Harold McBrayer, did give a good performance. It's just, I didn't want to see that in a Sopranos movie. I didn't want to see all these people that I didn't really give a fuck about do stuff. And like the film ultimately culminates to like a very stupid climax. And whenever you find out why everything got set in motion, it's fucking stupid. The reason why everything got set in motion, it is so fucking stupid. I don't even want to spoil it for any of you all watching right now. I just want y'all to fucking watch it and check it out for yourself. But yeah, like, just the reason for everything fucking happening is so fucking stupid. But yeah, those are the things that I did like. I did like the casting. I did like the subtle throwbacks. I did like all of that stuff. And I also did like the way that the film looked. I did like the way that it was edited and the way that it was shot. The director of it is Alan Taylor. And he really did a good job at directing this film. I'm looking him up right now on IMDb, and he directed Game of Thrones, a couple of Game of Thrones episodes, and he also directed Thor: The Dark World, which was the worst fucking Thor movie, and he also directed Terminator Genesis, which is also a terrible fucking movie. And he also directed The Emperor's New Clothes, which is a terrible fucking movie. Oh my god! This guy has just made terrible fucking movies. Let's go down this fucking guy's director list here. He's done Ringworld, which that hasn't come out yet. He's done The Many Saints of Newmark, which isn't good. It's a 5.5 out of 10. He's done Terminator Genesis, which is a terrible fucking movie. He's done Thor: The Dark World. He's done The Playboy Club, which nobody ever heard about. It only had one episode. He did The Wonderful Miladies, which nobody's ever heard about that. He did Rubicon, who only had one episode. He did Nurse Jackie, which that was a good show. He did In Treatment. He did Mad Men. He did Law and Order. He also did The Sopranos. He directed a couple of episodes of The Sopranos. And you know what? I am gonna spoil what happened. Okay. So you know what? Let me spoil what happened with The Sopranos. If you watch this far, you probably don't care about the Soprano movie, or you've already seen the Soprano movie. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil it for you all. The Many Saints of Newmark. Okay. Well, throughout the entire fucking movie, we have this character, Dicky Moltisanti, who we're following throughout the entire fucking movie. He plays Tony Soprano's uncle, who Tony looks up to him so fucking much. He's like Tony's fucking idol, and yeah, he's just like, Tony thinks he's amazing. Tony thinks he's fucking cool. He's fucking with it or whatever. And well, he's in fucking constant battle with this guy, Harold McBrayer, who he is in a rival gang. They're like a black gang. They're an up and coming gang, and they're kind of trying to like sort of hit on like the Italian guy racket or whatever. And you kind of just see like the growing tensions in Newmark. All of this takes place in the middle of like the Newmark riots, which were like historical riots that happened like in the 70s and stuff like that. And if you've never seen The Sopranos, I really suggest you check out The Sopranos. Side note. But yeah, the film kind of takes place all around that. And yeah, you have this character, Alessandro Nivoli, and you also have this other character whose name is Junior, who also goes by Coronaro, and he's played by Corey Stahl. And well, at one point in the film, Junior, it's raining outside, and Dicky Moltisanti and his Gumar, which is basically his side chick, you know what I mean, his side bitch or whatever, whose name is Josephina, who's played by Michaela De La Rossi, who is a such a beautiful little peach. She is so pretty, so beautiful. She's perfect. I can see why like he cheated on his like wife with her. Uh, which I don't condone cheating. Don't do that. Not even with someone that's as pretty as Josephina. But later we find out that Josephina wasn't very fucking pretty because Dicky Moltisanti strangles the shit out of Josephina in the fucking water. He strangles her under the water for having sex with fucking Harold. Josephina has sex with fucking Harold, and that's what makes everything go. Like, that's what makes everything go. Like, everything starts happening, you know what I mean? That's when the drama starts kicking in. And all when that starts happening, we get this throwaway scene with Junior, you know, with Junior, played by Corey Stahl, and it's raining outside, and you have fucking Dicky Moltisanti and Josephina. They're in the car, and they're gonna go pick up Junior and his girlfriend, and it's raining, right? And Junior's walking down, and he's walking down from the steps of his house, and he's like, kind of just like, you know, being like, hey, you know, I'm Junior, you know, I'm doing the Junior thing, and I'm Italian, I'm a mob guy, hey, gabagoo, you know what I mean? He's doing that sort of thing. And like he fucking slips. He slips because it's raining. He slips and he fucking busts his fucking ass. He falls and like busts his ass fucking hardcore. And Dickie starts like laughing at him. He's just like, you fucking moron. You fucking fell. You walk much, you fucking idiot. You got 2 left feet, you fucking moron. And so, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a throwaway scene. You don't think anything of it. I mean, they, like, you know what I mean? They cut to the next thing pretty fucking quickly. And we see, like, kind of the movie's already ending or whatever. And we see kind of Dicky Moltisanti. He's kind of, like, he's, like, kind of going down, contemplating his life. And out of nowhere, he gets fucking... Boom! He gets fucking capped in the back of the fucking head. He gets capped in the fucking back of the head. Shot. He gets shot by one of the dudes from the black gang. He gets shot right in the fucking back of the head, man. And he fucking dies. And we find out that, guess who put the hit on him? We find out that it was Junior Soprano who put the hit on Dicky Moltisanti. He put the hit on him all because he laughed at him when he fucking fell down. And that's what catapults the entire fucking movie. All because one dude laughed at another dude because he fucking fell down when it was raining. That's the whole fucking thing. That's the whole fucking thing. And they justify this happening because in another scene we see that Junior's trying to fuck some chick. He's trying to fuck his girlfriend, and like he can't like thrust her, he can't like hump her because like his hip's all fucked up because he fell down and like kind of broke his hip. And he's like, that fucking Dicky Moltisanti. And then like He fucking puts a hit out on him. Fucking kills him. He kills Tony's fucking uncle, and the whole reason that Tony Soprano gets fucking catapulted into being like Tony Soprano and taking over the mob is all because his fucking uncle is a fucking putz and got killed by some dude who got hired by another dude who was like, he laughed at me when I fell. That's not cool. That's mean. He laughed at me. And it's just like, what the fuck? That's the catalyst of your fucking movie. That's the catalyst of your fucking movie. I mean, The Sopranos had comedy in it, but oh my fucking god. At the end of the day, it was still a fucking serious fucking movie. I mean, serious fucking show. Like, oh my god. It'd be your own motherfuckers sometimes, man. It'd be your own motherfuckers. But yeah, that's what catapulted The Sopranos into, or catapulted the Many Saints of Newark. That's what drove the entire movie, was somebody falling and busting their ass. Well, there you have it, ghouls and gals. I'm Ryan T. And I hope you enjoyed this little quick, well, not really quick, it's a 47-minute video. I know the video quality was kind of questionable, and it was cutting in and out every now and again and kind of like being very spotty. But I am going to re-upload this or kind of see if I can fix this up so that way it won't be so like, messy and stuff like that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And yes, Many Saints of Newmark, 5.5. That's what I'm going to give it. Yeah. I'm Ryan T, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.